lot of pressure from institutional investors, not only in Australia but also overseas, and that highlighted that maybe the board had lost touch with reality, something that we've seen in other cases like in the financial sector, financial institutions, and I'm wondering about other areas where corporate governance is really not as strong as it should be. So let's go back to understanding the importance of this event, this place. So these were caves where there's evidence of events and living about 40,000 years ago. They have high archaeological and cultural relevance. But what is interesting, they had been given permission to explode these areas, perhaps before some of their value was known, understood. However, the people who then went ahead realised or knew that there was more to it than was initially known. And I think that's where the ethical and the moral issue comes into play, and that's where the culture, where the corporate governance, where the board has to set the culture and the thinking that goes down, permeates the organisation, and that's what
exactly
has
right.
been. That's what hasn't been happening.
Yeah, well, they did give permission, but I don't believe. Look, I could be wrong, but I don't believe they would have gave permission to destroy. I think they would have thought a bit of their parcels of land they could have mined, and a lot of these mining organisations, what they do, they have agreements that once they mine them, they will either leave them there depending on what they get paid, or they'll fill them in and try and leave as little footprint as they can. But you got to think too, these multi-billion dollar companies, they've got geotechnical engineers, they've got mining engineers, they've got the average of people have got poverty and hope, and all I see is money. And by the time this is all blown up, it's too late.